Hey, what's going on, YouTube? We got a 2004 Ford F150, the 5.4 3V. Gonna be doing an oil change. Gonna be running 5W30 full synthetic, not the 5W20. We'll be using Walmart Super Dick 5W30, replacing the drain plug. Part number. Also, K&N filter. Part number. We have a 17 millimeter. I cracked that loose. She's ready to go. Gonna let this drain for 10 minutes and then put the new bolt on and torque it down to spec. I'll give you the spec in a second. And here you can see the two drain plugs. I am replacing. The threads on this one are pretty bad. I don't know if you should be able to tell from looking at that new one right here. Got the new one going on nice and smooth. I believe the torque setting is 10 foot-pounds. There's no crush washer on here, so sure you don't want to over tighten this. After you tighten it down, make sure to give it a nice wipe. That way you can check for leaks later. Everything's nice and clean here. Okay, here we are at the front of the F-150. Go underneath the bumper. And there is the oil filter. Not in the best place from Ford here, but I'll give you a quick look around so you can see where it's at. So the best way is come in right through here, get a hold of it. I use these K&Ns. One, they're pretty good filters through independent testing, and two, they got the nut in there. I try not to ever put them on too tight, but sometimes they're still hard to get off. So got a 1 inch with a 1/2 inch. Take that off. Just remove that. Gonna let that drain for a minute, wipe away, and replace the filter. Now is always a good time to make sure you do have the right filter. HB 2010. Okay, so I just wiped down my mating surface and turn that on clockwise, hand tight, not too tight, that way it's not too difficult to get off on the next go around. Now I'm going to add about 6.5 quarts of oil, let idle for a few minutes, turn off, and then check the oil. Okay, right here is where the oil goes in. Alright, this engine calls for 7 quarts of oil. I'll be adding 6.5, doing a startup, and then checking. Alright, that was 5. And I have 2 left in here, so I'm going to add 1.5 and then do a check. And that's about 6.5 right there. I will put the cap back on, do a startup, and I'll show you where I'm at. She's nice and quiet. She does have the typical 5.4 exhaust manifold leak. She'll be getting fixed pretty soon. There's your dipstick back here. Check it right now, see where we're at. Go to wipe. We are in the middle of the I'm going to actually add about a 1/4 quart. We're right in the middle where we're supposed to be at. You can see that. So we're looking pretty good. Hope you enjoy. Stay safe out there, YouTube.